So I just had to vent. I just had to jump on here, and I had to ask, because I'm sure I'm not the only one that feels like this. Patience and accountability. Some of us have more patience than others. Way more patience than others. But when that patience runs out, and it often does after taking a whole lot, Lord help us, because that's when everybody's like, why are you so mad? What's upsetting? What's going on? And, I tend to look at life, and I always have, something weird, but just everything has a lesson. Everything you can learn from, you can relate to something else in life, whether it be work versus life versus business, usually something is intertwined. And today I got an email from a fellow staff person who wanted us to do a job but didn't put in their work. So it basically was me doing the job, which is fine. I'm used to picking up the tab, picking up the, more than my share, I guess. I'm here to work. That's what it is. And I was thinking, it's been a lot of times that I'm picking up more than the we should do this kind of stuff. And it just reminded me of, like, in life, with your spouse or your kids not picking up their mess, you're always coming up behind them to pick it up. Or, you're supposed to do something, but they didn't come through on their half. Or, just even in business, if you can relate to a team that's growing, but you feel like Jim and Susie aren't doing their business, so you're having trouble picking up your slack, or you feel like you're picking up more. When all that matters is that you're doing it, right? That's all that matters. Whether it be in life, whether it be in business, whether it be in work, you hold yourself accountable by doing the 100% of work that you know what to do. You hold yourself accountable for completing the tasks, for picking up other people's share, for for just doing what you got to do and then some. Now, and I even could relate to softball. I mean, we all are a player on a team, but when that ball comes to us, it's up to us to catch it or to throw it back, or when we're up to bat, it's only us up to bat. And whether I strike out, it's on me. If I hit a home run, that's, on me. But what did I do to, I guess, get my skills better, so to speak? It's like, I didn't just wake up one day knowing how to hit home runs. I didn't wake up one day just, having that skill set of grabbing the ball, throwing it in, knowing where to throw it. No, I practiced. I applied myself. Same thing with work. You didn't go into your job knowing everything that you know now, probably. You went to work every day. You did the training. You applied yourself. And you continue to do the best job you know how. You continue to grow in your job, hopefully, and maximize your skills. Because that's accountability on you. That you're holding yourself accountable. Now, that's a good trait. That's an excellent trait. So, why are you not holding yourself accountable on your business? You invested in this business, which is awesome. We each did. We all start from distributor rank. We each paid the $99, unless you're out of the country and it's a different rate because, the dollar ratio and whatnot. But for the majority, $99 plus shipping and tax, unless you're in Oregon, probably didn't have any tax. You made the investment in yourself. In order to get better in your business, you need to apply yourself. The good thing about this is it doesn't have to overrun your life. You know what overruns your life right now is work and family. If you're a person with a job. If you're a stay-at-home mom, then it's probably or a stay-at-home dad, then it's majority of, the kids and all the work at home. Either way, that consumes your life. that consumes your life, and it doesn't really guarantee the more you work it, the more you stay consistent, the more you train for it, that you're going to be a millionaire in 8 years. Millionaire in 8 years or less. So why not hold yourself accountable, apply the skills, go to the trainings, talk to your sponsor, go to your upline, and, take 10 minutes out of the day to make your hundreds list. Hundreds list is everybody that you know that comes to mind. You can even make it a challenge for yourself. Just whoever writes down the first 100 people that they know could benefit from one of these products. I mean, mom, dad should be taking the greens, should be taking Relief. Brother, sister, probably Stretch Mark cream or greens or Confianza. We all know, and hopefully we're taking the products, so we're a product of our product, what benefits these products have and who could benefit from them. That's who's on your hundreds list. You're going to have a warm market, you're going to have a cold market. Hopefully you can work with your warm market first, mom, cousin, people that you're not afraid to go ask, so to speak. But if you don't have a warm market, go out there and reach to others, because you know what this product can do. You know the benefits of it. Whatever you're taking, share with them how amazing you feel, what it's done for you. Hold yourself accountable. So, patience. A lot of us have it. A lot of us have a lot of it. And thank you for being patient enough to watch all this video. But accountability is the biggest thing. Because I know if we're at work, if we're at something, it's always easy to look at Jim or Susie and say, hey, I'm busting my butt here, but, they're not doing their full share, or she's not doing her full share. You know what happens when you put your blinders on and just work? You don't focus on them. You don't see what's not happening. You're completing your tasks. You're doing what you're doing. You feel 100% better because you did what you needed to do. Now that is great. And I can apply that, because of the way I'm thinking, to your steps to success. Put your blinders on, focus on your steps to success, completing those, and don't pay attention to what Jim and Susie are doing. We've got a lot of training, we've got a lot of support, and that's great. We're a team player. But when it comes down to accountability, that's all you. You're either going to hold yourself accountable or you're not. You're going to either make your investment worth it and apply yourself or not. I really hope you do, because if somebody told me just to apply myself a little bit each day and then, any amount of time I could be a millionaire, I'd probably do it, because I know I have a bigger chance of doing that than to win the lottery. I know I have a bigger chance of making my own paycheck, not having a cap on a salary or anything like that, compared to my current situation. A lot of positive. It's a vehicle. It's a good vehicle to be used. It works especially as a good vehicle to be used on whatever goal you want. It is, some of you are happy with your profession, and that's excellent. Nobody says that you have to quit. You can use this vehicle as something else, as to pay off bills, to go on vacation, to support your mission trips, to do anything. That's the benefit. That's the positive thing. You could do anything with this. You just have to hold yourself accountable. All right. Thanks for listening. I will talk to you guys soon. Remember, message me, comment, anything. I'm here to help. Your upline's here to help. We have a team page. You have questions, don't be afraid to ask. There is somebody available, and we all want you to be successful. Have a good day.